Hey folks. Just got to move a couple things out of the way. Alrighty. Gonna get started in just a second. Couple things straightened out. Get my notes. What we're gonna do today. Like to keep track of what the plan is. We don't have anybody in the room at the moment, so no big deal. Okay, so just like every day, we're going to start off with a synovial joint warm-up. Then we'll do a little bit of groundwork today, just moving the body weight around. Maybe do a few crane strikes or something, and then we'll end it all with some breathing, like we usually do. Let me close this window. All right. Let's see, anybody in the room? Nobody in the room yet, so I'm going to get my timer started. I want to make sure I get credit for what I am doing in my daily exercise tracker. Get that going. Excellent. All right, let's get some music going. Let me take off these socks. Okay, like I said, I'm doing this whether or not anybody shows up in the room, because you guys can check this later. And it's more than anything, there's a certain contract going on. Since I've made this contract with you guys, it makes me get up and do it every day. So that's good in and of itself. So, first move, it's part of our synovial joint warm-up, is a balance challenge, standing on one leg, or just rotating the ankle. All right, I think that music might be a bit big, keep doing that. The music might be a bit loud. Move it over here. There we go. So, as I was saying, rotating. Other direction. Excellent. Careful on the knee. Rotate. Practice keeping your balance. And the other direction. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to move the camera down a little bit. So you can see feet action. All right. Again, this is what we do every time. So I hope you're starting to get used to it. These little motions, maybe they were kind of aggravating for you the first time you did it. Now, it should be commonplace. You've been doing this with me on a regular basis. Other direction. Excellent. Other foot. And change direction. Okay, more ankles. Feet together. Toes apart. knees, ankles together. Ooh, lefty is not feeling great today. So I'm going to go a little slower, explore a little bit more, see what's going on with that knee. It's right in this area right here. Just want to listen to that guy. Yeah, this is not the exercise. This is just the warm-up to the warm-up to the exercise. And other direction. Again, just exploring. How are your knees doing today? My right knee's feeling great. My left knee, not so much. Doesn't help that I haven't been able to get into physical therapy because of the kind of quarantine going on. I'm doing what I can, but it helps to check in with an actual professional on these things. Next, we do our hips. So I'm gonna, since I'm not really dealing with legs anymore, feet, move this up to here. There you go. Okay. All right, so we're spinning like a top. Upper body, lower body, from here down, stationary. Boom. Gonna go into our horse stance again. So toes open, heels open, toes open, feet pointing straight ahead. Squat down as if we're on a horse. All right. And then I'm rotating my upper body. Okay, not my lower. Okay. Even though I'm mostly focusing on my hips here, my left knee is telling me, yeah, don't like this either. And I'm going to listen to that guy. He's saying go easy on me today. Change direction. Remember, I'm just working the hips, kind of impinging on the sides, not slamming into it. If I get a hitch, kind of go around it. Don't force my way through it. All right, excellent. Let's see, next we've got isolate the hips. Now upper body is not moving, lower body's not moving, just the midsection, just the hips. All right, do it from the side. So you can see here, so off the side, you go forward, to the left, back, to the right. Forward, left, back to the right. Okay? That's what you're doing. Thinking of the four corners. Okay? Exploring that impingement there. And once I've gotten a sense of that, start to roll it out, make it more round. Again, isolated from upper body up. Someone watching should wonder why I'm standing. Someone just saw me from here up, they should think I'm just being still. Wondering why I'm standing so funny. In opposite direction. Excellent. Okay. One more hip opener. You've seen this. This is kind of the fish swimming hip opener. So it's this action. Okay. So foot across, turn, comes back. Across, come back. If you don't have the balance, just drag across the floor like this. You'll probably see me do this a little bit when I'm standing on my left leg. Just that. Okay. If you have the balance, and I'm really kind of cut that foot so it's 90 degrees to my body. It's like going straight across. And when I turn, I try to cut it as much as possible. So I'm not going here, here, I'm going, turning that guy. There. There. Really turning that guy. Open it up. And one more. Okay. Other leg. I'm going to practice what I preach. First, I test this left leg out. So, it's going to start easy. Just dragging the foot across. All right? Until my left leg is feeling a little bit better about it. There we go. Isolating, focusing on the hip, rotating that ball and socket joint. Now I'm going to open it up. 2, 5 of them. 3, 4, one more. Whoa, 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 whoa. See, left leg wasn't feeling it. There we go. Okay, let's see. Let's just go straight to, shoulders. Gonna do the shirt. Okay. There we go. So we're going forward, up, back, across, and over the top. Up, back, across, and over the top. Up, back, across, and over the top. Up, back, across, over the top. Two more. More shoulders. From this side. Shoulder roll. Okay, so rolling the shoulders. This is one of those that you can kind of do anytime, anywhere. Ooh, a little pop right there. You don't get, I know no one gets out much, but if you're standing in line at the grocery store, you can just do this. Tend to hold a lot of tension in our shoulders, especially when we sit at the desk all day. I'm gonna turn side so you can see it again. Rotate the shoulder, on forward. Now, back. Now, I've mentioned this before, but some of you may be looking at this one for the first time. We go forward first, then we go back, because this back position, shoulders back, nice and tight, nice and straight, straight back, that's the position that we want to remember. Okay, so this, we want to do this action for the range of motion, but this is not the posture we want to remember. Okay, we don't want our body to remember that. So open it up, open chest, and end here. Okay. All right, so ending on a win. Excellent. Okay, next. Let's see, neck. Here we go. Here, so chin in, back straight, nice straight spine. Here we go. Shoulders broad. Chin in. And then we go out. Bad posture. Back in. Out. In. Just explore it. One more. Oh yeah. Back in. Excellent. So now we're gonna. Probably didn't see that too well. I'm sorry about that. I wasn't cropped very well that time. All right, we'll do it from here. Head to the side. Okay, straight up and down. Chin in. And then soft to the side. Not crunching down, not flexing. Just letting gravity take it down. And if we want to stretch a little bit more, we kind of visualize pulling up on this side, stretching the spine out. And I push down on this side, stretch it out a little bit more. And slowly move over to the other side. Let it sit there. Breathe through the tension. And slow it back the other direction. Do each side one more time. Excellent. Head back straight. Going to look to the left. We're going to go with our eyes first, and then follow with our face. So we get as far as we can go without turning our shoulders. Look with the eyes. And come back across. Scan the row. Look and see if there's anybody behind you without turning your shoulder. Each side one more time. Make sure no one's creeping out on the left. Excellent. All right, hands. Here we go. So, strong squeeze. Flick. Squeeze all the juice out of the oranges. Flick the juice off your fingers. Right? That's the thing. So, squeeze, flick, squeeze, flick, squeeze, flick, squeeze, flick. We're gonna do a bunch of these, 70, 80, I don't know how many. I'll stop when I feel like stopping. So here we go. We're doing sets of 10. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stay strong. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep going. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Faster. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stronger. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more time. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we're nice and hot now. Nice and hot. That's what I like. Okay. All right, we're going to do some leg switches. Just a little back massage by doing leg switches on the ground. So the leg switch, push the heel out. We're just going to fall back, and then we're going to switch legs when we're on our back and come back up with the other leg forward. It goes kind of like this. So first I'm going to do it without my hands. So fall back, switch, and back down. Okay, it's pretty simple. Fall back, switch, and back. All right. Now you can also practice your breaking your fall if you feel more comfortable with that by putting your hands behind you, sliding out on the edges of your palms, like you're kind of like a break, like this. Looking at your toes or your belly button, right, to keep your head off the ground, right? You don't want to look at the sky. If you look up at the ceiling or the sky, you whack your head on the ground. That's not good. So you're going back. You want to keep looking forward, like toward your toe, toward your belly button. All right. So that's what you do there. Now we're not going to be going this slow. A little bit more momentum. So then that leg would be coming up. Switch legs, and we come back down. Right there. Right? So that we can. There. But sometimes I like to go without the hands just to get more back massage. So you can do it small. You don't have to go as far back. You can just go to here. All right? Maybe you don't have the range. Just like that. Or if they have more range, pull it back up on the shoulders. All the way back. Get that upper back massage. All right, we're going to do a number of these. Number 10, 5 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Next, we're going to do little back kind of shrimp movements. Now, each one of these, I talk about moving around on the ground because most people aren't used to moving around on the ground. First thing you want to do if you fall is you get back up. But sometimes you have to move around on the ground, just for whatever reason. So this is another way of moving around. It's kind of more of an abdominal exercise. We're not going to do it for very long, but it's kind of a best way to show it. We're just kind of crunched up shell-like position, and the goal is to not use your arms or your legs, but you're scooting across the ground. So using your shoulders and your hips. So it's as if your shoulders and your hips are legs, and so shoulders go over, hips go over, shoulders go over, hips go over, shoulders, hips, to go across the ground. Not using your hands. You can use the swing them and things like that, but you're not using them to lift yourself. So this position, and so I move my shoulders over, then I move my hips over. So I move my shoulders over, and then I move my hips over. Then I move my shoulders, and then my hips. Shoulders, hips. Get that? Okay. And then back the other direction. One more each way. That's about, I don't know, 7 or 8 of those to get across the way. And then back. Now, you may not be able to do the full range. This may be you. That's okay. That's where you are. It's really not about strength so much as coordination. Like, I haven't done these in a while on a regular basis, so my coordination is off. So there's an endurance aspect to it, but it's a coordination thing. It's a full body coordination thing. So it's about firing and on and off. So that might be your range. Or you might be able to go a lot faster. Doesn't matter. Just try it. Let's do it again. Here we go. Other direction. Now, I don't know if you could tell, but I kind of imagine holding something in my hands that I don't want to drop. Like, oh, I'm in like some nasty fluid here that's an inch deep, and I could be in that, but I don't want to put whatever I have down. So I hold that up in front of me as a kind of a visualization tool to not put my arms down. Okay, next. Let's see, what's on my list? Crane hits. Alrighty. Do some crane hits. Someone's in the room. Let's see who this is. Hey, C4. I see you were in there. Nice to see you, C4. Okay, so where was I at? Crane hits. Okay, so we're going to start off in our basic horse stance. I mentioned this before. The horse stance goes like this. The horse stance goes like this. Feet together. Open your toes out. Put your heels out. Put your toes out. Put your heels till their feet are pointing straight. And then sit down like you're on a horse. Okay, that's horse stance. Okay, so I'm gonna move a little this up so I can come closer. But that's the stance we're gonna be in. So, getting our horse stance, okay? And we're gonna be doing crane hits. Crane hits, like this. So you're blocking your face like this. Bring your elbows together. Blocking your face like that. All right. Just so you can just like see over the top. The camera should be higher. Let's see if I can do this here. There. So it's just enough. You can just see with your fingers the danger, and then you come across and open and out. Okay. And bring it in. Open, out. Okay. Now, when I'm out, I'm straight out from my shoulders. This is not like a side chop where I'm like chopping through over here. This is more like a broadening of my wings. I'm stretching out. So like the energy, if you want to visualize this as like beams I'm shooting out that way. So I'm not like chopping through. Doing some coming in, and then I'm shooting beams out. Chest is opening up, shooting beams out that way. All right, that's the motion. That's where the energy is. Boom, 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 boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Much like when I said with punches yesterday, the goal is to try to like get the energy out that way. It's not to hit hard and bring it back. You want to let the energy go out, and there'll be kind of a natural spring action that happens when you do that, and then you ride that to come back in. All right, so you're not like you're not muscling it out. You get it out there, boom, and as it comes back in, you grab that energy. Okay, makes it more efficient. Makes sure so you do more without getting tired. I'm gonna do another set of 10, and then I'll add some more stuff to it. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3. I'm alternating which hand goes in front each time. It's not that important for this. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Next, just for a little bit of variety, we're going to go open here, and then as we bring it in, we're going to turn to, in this case, my left, there, blocking that way, and then there. And then as we come back, we're going to turn back toward the front, go there, we're going to cut in, turn, go out, that way. So we're alternating, okay? So here we go. Start center, boom, in, left, in, 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 in. Now, I don't know if you can see, what I'm trying to do is when I go out here, and when I come back in, I'm kind of leaving this on the path that it's in and turning into it that way, as opposed to bringing it here and then turning that way. I'm turning into this one and bringing this one around, then opening up, and then I'm turning in to this one, opening up, turning into that one. All right, minor detail, but it's kind of the visualization I'm going for. Let's do a quick set of 10. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back. Here we go. All right, last one before we get to breathing is crane on the crane stance. So go down a little bit on this one here. So we're going to do the same arms, just to the sides. But this time for added challenge, we go up in the crane stance. Crane stance. Crane knee is knee high, pulling towards your chest. Not your chest towards your knee towards your chest. And it's not straight up and down like this. It's kind of crossing your guard. You're kind of guarding this area right here, guarding your crotch area. All right. So up on one. This here. And open. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna put that down. Now, one way you can tell if your energy, your momentum's going out that way as opposed to back here, because if your leg's up and you're chopping back that way, it's actually harder to keep your balance because you throw yourself back. But if you shoot straight out, kind of even energy, you stay nice and balanced. All right. Now, normally, I would say go from this leg, jump, and land on the other leg, but this leg ain't having it today. So I'm just gonna stop and lift this leg. So, there, and again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch legs one more time. Each leg one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep that leg high. 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. All right, we're going to stay standing up for breathing, and then we'll be done. I'll lift this up a little bit more. Okay. One quick session of some dynamic breathing. Big deep breaths all the way in. Hard deep breaths out. These are tense breaths, so you're going to see me moving my hands up and down and forward and out. They're not light. I'm not just setting them out there. We're just setting it out there. It's as if there's a 100-pound, 200-pound weight in front of me, and I'm pushing that. So there's muscle tension on both sides when I'm doing the push, okay? So, here we go. And same thing, when I'm breathing in, coming in, I'm flexing, I'm pulling that, okay? A lot of muscle engagement, all tense the entire time. Another set. We're going to stop there just because I don't want to go too far past time, like I did yesterday. But that is just some dynamic breathing you can do. I'm not doing any particular special technique. This is just something I do as kind of a refresher, kind of get the mind open. All the air out, all the air in, deep into the lungs. Exploring how my lungs feel today. Especially these days where there's a whole concern about respiratory virus that's going around. Keeping track of how you're breathing is a smart thing to do. So even if you're not doing this, take time, do a session of breathing just to get a sense of if there's anything changing in your breathing. Notice that, oh, breathing's a little harder. Ooh, I got a little bit of tension, a little flutter in my inhale that I didn't have yesterday. Keep track of that. And then you'll know, have a better sense of where your body's at and whether or not you should be concerned about your respiratory health. All right, everybody, that's it for me today. I'm going to sign out, and because I had to get back to work. I'll probably do a little quick bike ride, though, just to keep my knees nice and warm. All right, everybody, I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you very much, for joining me. And if you're looking at this on recording, I'm hoping you're getting something out of it. And I'll see you again soon. Take care.